Greetings, everyone. It is iWrestler. Welcome to Colonize. This is a game that they've had prologues, they've had playtests and such, and I've cast it a few times where we couldn't save, but the game is out now, and it's been getting updated and been getting worked on, but it's been launched and it's here. And I recommend giving it a look. It's you know, it's definitely you know, um, on its way to good things. So, see if I can get the road here. Played some of the tutorial before jumping in here to make sure that I can kind of understand what was going on here. So admittedly, there are still some things I'm getting used to, but I am trying to get things set up. The well more is central. Anyways, I'm gonna unpause here, and actually I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So, actually I'm gonna change some things here. 3 workers. Change the working hours here. There. Good 15 hours. Let's get a quarry going as well. Actually, I'm gonna wait on. I'm gonna wait on the quarry. As pausing is not a thing yet, so. Or pausing construction isn't a thing yet. Okay, let's speed things back up. Go max speed. Get everything built quickly. I like how they'll work on it despite not having all the material. It's like we have it's like, they can get certain things done until they get the rest of the stuff. So there is some trading in this. You have a ship out here that used for trading. And hope the farm gets done soon. The farm is going to be important, essential. Put the priority of the farm the max amount possible. Station 7. And not till 10 o'clock. Let's go till 13 hours. Okay, nothing but corn. Corn. Nothing but corn. From 5 a.m. that's good. Till 6. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's speed things up now. Just a quick note while we're waiting for these things to finish. I saw the response to Farthest Frontier, and well, quite frankly, deciding to stop the game was I understand from what I can see, presumptuous. So we're not going to do that. We're going to continue it, but I think I'm going to probably restart it in a much more hospitable environment, so to speak. Where all the minerals aren't on the hillside. So yeah, so there's that coming. Ah. One o'clock. Who's with the well, everyone's working at least that, so there's how many 20 planks. I know what they're doing. Hopefully they get some corn before we get to a point where I think we're actually corn, okay, yeah. Maybe we'll go along, we'll start getting corn. Oh, we got our first batch of corn coming in. Got 30 corn so far. Gonna build a house. Okay, let's see, what time is the pub open? Okay, it should be open till midnight at the minimum. Let people just really, you know. I suppose if you wanted to do a dry playthrough, so to speak, you could probably close the pub down completely and see what happens. Although I doubt that would be a very good idea. Seeing as most of your populace probably relies on the pub for any source of morale or happiness or whatever. Looks like we're growing again. Yeah. Whenever it stops growing, so it looks like we're heading towards yet another harvest of corn. I hope people like corn because that's what we're making right now. Way to increase the storage. So this is something to do eventually. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Everyone is asleep right now. And 5 a.m. Two people come out, the farmers. Everyone else gets to sleep a little bit longer. And by about 7 o'clock, everyone will be... Yep. Now everyone is working again. Now we have a storage of 18 because we have too much. Well, not too much. We've maxed out our corn. I'm gonna free up a worker here, but I don't want them to go straight to the sawmill. I want them to go to the quarry. So there we have a house now, people. House number 1. Oh gosh. Hey, indeed. That's a lot of planks. That's not a problem. It's a lot of stone. That is the problem. Well, you know what? Having too much food is fine. Let's change the crop. Gotta delete the crops first. Some of this I'm still learning because of some pretty crazy updates. Okay, let's Now potatoes. I think something to learn about the farm will probably be more along the lines of having multiple crops at a time. But for now, I just want to get crops out there.
Charge complete.
But it looks like, well, the thing is, there's 16 crop plots, and I think maybe the idea is that you could have potatoes in one plot, and then, you know, so on and so forth. We have potatoes already. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to do that right now. So, there. Yeah, tobacco is what you want to start really, really exporting. One more log. Oh boy, it's raining. In July at 21 Celsius. Yeah, it's humid now. Oh, 14 workers. Or 14 people. Actually, if I look at the person statistics, yeah, these are all new people right here. We had 11 people, so it doesn't show workers, it shows population, which it makes sense. I mean, does that in other games. But I was wishful thinking to do that. Well, our sawmill is incredibly efficient. What's the eating house? 40. Well, okay. So we'll have at the 14. We'll have we essentially have shelter for 4 adults and all the children, which are all one family. So we still have 10 people homeless. Well, without a house, so to speak. And I want to fix that and have more people with houses, but resources are scarce, and I know that there's probably some wisdom to saying, well, just say you're farm to tobacco only and sell tobacco, just straight up, and I agree with that 100%, believe me. But at the same time, it's August and we need the food. So, hence the reason that we have a lot of corn and potatoes are the next thing. And firewood is coming out, which is good. Amazing to see them emerge and start getting things going, where the rest of the town wakes up. And then around 6 a.m., other jobs start. More kids. Okay. I mean, it's great that we're having more children and such. It's necessary, but at the same time, one has to ask yourself, is this a good thing? Let's speed things up here. I want to buy more stone to jumpstart that production, but I also want to be economical about this. So I want some tobacco to sell. but which the tobacco is ready to go. So I don't know what the holdup is with harvesting it, but I mean, I'm glad that they're grabbing the food. You know, that's great, but I also want them to be able to vote 10 stone. So yeah, gotta hand it to the guy who is running the quarry. He's doing a pretty good job of keeping our stone. There's the tobacco coming out. Yeah. Okay. Sell tobacco. There's some wood too. There. Okay, well, that's yeah, warehouse works till 9 o'clock. Are you getting any patrons? There's somebody leaving the pub at like at midnight. Oh, the worker, duh. Huh? Like, I got you. It's like actually, it's just for the people. Mm-hmm. It's September in Roanoke, so there are other maps that are available. There's also Plymouth, and there's another one. I can't remember what it's called though. As they roll more things out, there's Plymouth. There's this one around, and there's another one. And I want to say it's like in Rhode Island or near Rhode Island, but I'm not sure. I'll look it up and let you guys know. Also, I would encourage you guys to pick up Colonize. You know, it was a bit rocky at first, you know, but they're really making great progress. It's really going well, and such. And you know, so I would encourage you to, you know, grab it, you know, and you know, and help the guy, you know, and you know, help people who are making it, you know, continue. Okay, I understand, you know, populace and things like that, and getting workers out there, but I think we're at a point now where it's, you know, with 19 people now. I mean, we've got it by 8 people because of kids. It's a kids only, you know, pretty much. see how much tobacco we can get stocked up before before winter comes around. And we can sell it. Yeah, and sell all of it. I'm not sure. Okay, we don't need to buy stone anymore. Our stone is doing very well. Giving logs to this one. I need that one built. All that one needs is logs. Just contribute to that one alone. 19 people. Okay. I'm gonna hold off these for now, actually. The kid thing is really starting to get out of hand now. There's a lot of kids. Nine children. Between two families. Two families had 9 kids. You know, so either those houses really amplify, having, kids, or the tavern is working really well. I'm guessing it's the houses. The good thing is we have a lot of food. The bad news is we don't have tons of food. Wait, do you have another? Oh, gosh. You can imagine what some of these places are going to do once they... Okay. "21 people? Oh, that's right. Like, yeah, that 5th child? Yeah, okay. I'm smart. And we're at 100 firewood. I think more warehouses and cellars are in order. sell all the tobacco for now. Actually, let's get wood. I don't know why wood is so hard to come by. There we go. I mean, honestly, I don't think they're going to grow anything else. It's October. You know, and the temperatures are under 10 Celsius. So it is a bit chilly. But, you know, it's good to have things planned, I guess. I want to build an eating house. I also want to build a cellar. What I'm going to do is have this go out this way. And put a cellar out there. Now that requires a lot of things, but we have all those things. But I'm gonna get these houses as the priority. 81 planks. I mean, one person is doing an amazing job. We have, okay, out of these several children, kids are available to work now. Okay. That being said, okay. Let's hold off on that for now. I want to get this house built before anything. Get house number 4 in there. That's 8. That's 8 people. Well, correction. That's 8 guaranteed. But as we've seen, 8 doesn't last too long. We have now wheat and barley, and I think a mill, yeah, and then a bakery. So the mill is probably what we're gonna do first. It requires a lot of wood. Another woodcutter might be in order. Because our current woodcutter is just, not that they're not cutting the job, it's just, it's taking them you know, they're not producing wood at a at a high rate that I'd like them to. So we're going to put another woodcutter kind of out this way. So let's get a road that way first. Another child. I mean, I'm not complaining necessarily. It's just there's a lot of people. Gosh, look at that. So it's November now. It's getting cold. Incredibly cold. Luckily, there's firewood. I don't know if they're gonna build it all during the winter. I mean, if they don't, I don't hold it against them. It is really cold. I mean, it's negatives. I mean, we're at negative basically too. Oh, somebody's still working. Oops. I assume eventually when you're really just pumping out things that you have several warehouses, you probably have farms that are just dedicated solely to certain purposes. But currently, that purpose, so to speak, that one sole purpose, isn't feasible. By the way, this is a shameless plug because I love this series, but Fallout, the TV series by Amazon, because I love the game. So not sponsored or anything, although that'd be nice. But the Fallout TV series, apparently, if you've been anticipating it, I know some people are going, "Oh, it's sacrilege," and it might be. You know, it's unknown at this point. You know, I mean, I'm hoping that if it does well, it will bring new people to the wide world of Fallout. But regardless of whether it does it or not, that it's being dropped a day early as a thank you to the fans for their support. So if you're a fan of Fallout, or if you're not even aware of it, or if you've never played it, or you have played it, or regardless of where you are with the Fallout series and how you feel about it, it's coming. So tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I cannot talk. So yeah, Try to keep an eye out for that. You know, it looks like it's going to be a good time. Does that fit in that mold? Yes. Okay, good. I don't want to put the farm down just yet. It's not time for that type of thing, but we're at 24 now, so 3 more children have been born. I quite frankly, I kind of wonder, can I limit right-clicking? I can't limit kids. Okay, well, this is a problem. Somebody died. How did that happen? And then someone was born. I don't know how someone died. Obviously, it's not a food problem. You know, there are tons of potatoes and corn and plenty of firewood. So, I don't know how somebody died. But somebody did, and it's December now. You know, I thought it would be maybe, I mean, there's snow, and don't get me wrong, it's cold. But -4 Celsius or so. I thought it would be colder. But apparently not. And we're right next to the ocean, so you'd think, well, maybe that's why. I'll tell you, when you live really close to the coast, the weather is crazy, as some of you probably no doubt know. For part of my life, I lived a literally 15-minute ride from the nearest beach, and it'd be crazy. I'd have friends who were more inland, who were, you know, who it'd be raining there, and you know, it'd be like November or something like that, and it'd be raining where they are, and where I am, you know, it'd be like, you know, this is November, mind you, and it's like, you know, it's like up in the, you know, 20 Celsius range, t-shirt weather. You know, it's warm and sunny, because that's, you know, and then, you know, by the time you travel inland, it's changed. But when you live on the coast, you get all the advanced warnings, so to speak, you know. But at the same time, if you're going to do anything that, you know, that requires a particular type of weather, you have to do it then, you know. So it was very much a so in my house, it was very much a if we're going to do, you know, if I say, hey, let's go do something, you know, someone says, let's go do something, or let's go outside and do this, you don't say in 5 minutes. It's like, no, not in 5 minutes. Like, you have to do it now. And it's not because, you know, not because your mom said not in 5 minutes now, but it's because if you don't do it in the next 5 minutes, it could very well, you know, the weather could change at the drop of a hat, you know, because you live near the beach. So, anyways, that's that. Some more Farthest Frontier will be coming. Like I said, I'll be showing up. There's gonna be some news cycle also. I'll continue to do Colonize for you guys here. I'm thinking of doing some more Diablo, not live stream, but more recording with a friend. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, so we'll see. Diablo is also a game that's been receiving updates, so a lot of updates have been going on. And not to mention, speaking of updates or a lot of work, Helldivers 2 by Arrowhead. You know, if you want to look at at somebody else. Can't seem to get past 24. Helldivers 2 is out by Arrowhead Studios, and you want to look at people who know how to update. That's them right now. It's incredible, the avalanche of updates that they pump out. This world building, and it's just so well done. Okay, I don't get it. People are eating potatoes like it's nobody's business. We have corn, right? I mean, I don't mean to presume, but I, for one, love corn on the cob. So, okay, I said we couldn't give us 24. I stand corrected. We're 28 now. People are having kids. Unless people showed up. Maybe that was the reason for the delay. People were pregnant. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's pregnancy ideas to this. I mean, so she's 20. The governor knows what he's doing. That's a bit presumptuous there. What was your name? Not you. That you're 17. Yeah, Elizabeth Winslow. That was presumptuous. The governor is trying to look like he knows. So it's January. 1986. The growth settings are a bit strange. Kids have grown up awfully quick. Yeah, people are grabbing firewood. I think as people do certain jobs, they get better and better at it. Like you saw her, she was a 4-star carpenter. And so I think you can kind of go, okay, I want like experience, to a certain point. So that way, I think that's how you do it later on when it comes to jobs for your people. You might say, okay, I want, somebody who has only this, so they're not hiring just new people off the your sawmill only wants carpenters at a particular level, and you set that up that way, or you set it either stop people from working there or keep people working there. Actually, be more to stop people working there. It'd be interesting at some point to have like 3 sawmills, and like each one like progressively like better levels. So like, your next one is like 4-star only, and then the rest of it, and then you have like one that's like 2-star, and then the other one's like completely fresh, greenhorn. So you just move up in progression, Like now that you've mastered carpentry, it's like now we really gotta send you to the thing. I'm going to build a farm. Actually, I should probably build a mill. But I'm not going to. I'm going to build bakery, pig farm. Yeah, let's get the chicken meat. Well, this is going to consume some of that corn that no one is eating for some odd reason. And it produces many things, so we're going to do the chicken farm. That, and then we'll do this. I mean, we'll get around to the mill and to, several different things, but not yet. And the reason I'm not doing the mill yet is because, one, it requires a lot of resources, and two, we're not, a mill, I think, would need a more dedicated wheat farm. Probably right. It's input as wheat, yeah. And so, and why we have tons of wheat, and we could grow more wheat. We're not there yet. We're getting more, storage type things going on here, and we're still trying to get kind of also a steady diet, so to speak. 24. What happened to the other 4 people that we had? I mean, I guess during the winter people would die of disease and starvation. Although starvation in this colony would be pretty far-fetched. I mean, I understand that you're not having a lot of bread, but there's plenty of food around there. I mean, if you need a source of starch or carbs, or that whatever bread provides, there you have options. There's potatoes and corn, so. I want to see something here at 4 o'clock, or at 4 o'clock. It was as 5 o'clock rolls around in game. I want to see if the farmers are even working. I mean, I understand if they're not. It's negative 1 Celsius outside, and it's the middle of February, so. Oh, they are, okay. Not sure what you're doing, but there is a purpose apparently. Okay, I'm gonna set this to max. Get the stone over there, guys. We got the stone. There we go. Okay, another cellar built. And now the hunting lodge, I think, is probably next. Got planks there. Let's set the hunter to a max priority to get him started doing things. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on houses. Actually, I probably shouldn't. But I'm gonna hold off until March at least, as we have quite a few. Well, not until March. I don't want to do that. Not until March necessarily. I just want to get some of these other projects finished, like the hunting. I probably want to get the other woodcutter built. You know, get the chicken farm. You know, maybe almost built, or at least more than barely started. This one is in its infancy stage as well. You know, so I want to get some of these other projects completed because houses, because they need resources to be built, and they built this root cellar despite other resources being basically just hogged by other projects. So move some of that corn there possibly. Also, baking bread and making flour and things like that. We have 70 flour here. So storage, when it comes to things like bread and such, is also a concern. What did it say? Somebody was born, I'm guessing. I know I'm perpetually on fast speed, but that's how you get things done. But I'm going to slow it down here. Anyways, guys, this has been Colonize. I'm going to call it here, and thank you so much for taking time out to watch. I'll definitely continue this because it's a lot of fun, and I definitely encourage you guys head over to Steam and check it out. That's Colonize. It's really, really, you know, as much as there are mixed reviews there, I really encourage you to actually pick it up. The mixed reviews have a lot to do with, you know, the rocky launch, but they're working hard on it. They're doing really good work. So I got to hand it to them. They've done a very good recreation, you know, and they're you know, and they're exploring, you know, city builders. A lot of them are medieval or post-apocalyptic, you know, or something. This is very much more of a, you know, and some of them, you know, go through, you know, forward in time as this one does, but this is very much a part of history at least in the Americas. You know, usually it's in Europe or a fantasy fictional land. This is in
North America during the early colonies. So this is an area that really hasn't been explored all that much in terms of time period and location. So that's what makes it so interesting, that it's been done, and it's really captured the essence of surviving the winter resources. Really early on the struggle that that it was. So I really like it. Really enjoy it. Make sure if you liked it as well to crush that like button, and then hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that so much, and thank you so much to those of you who already have subscribed. Anyways, guys, and this is Wrestler, and I'm logging off.